chill, girl, chill. I don't have my remote. Ah, yes I do, bitch. Yes you do. That's... Alright, so last time we were all together like this, we were on the deathbed of my lift and snatch. Now, I'm willing to give her the benefit of the doubt that she might not actually be dying. And that I just spent $12, so it's $12 now. Inflation's crazy. I'm willing to eat that if she works on my face when I'm not wearing Aquifer. I'm fine. We will continue on life as usual. I do not know why I'm so attached to that one razor. Like I didn't buy an entire pack of razors.
Retro-inspired and actually designed to run on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
So like, honestly, since the last time I saw you, I've had like the most weak that's ever weeked. So last week I finished my math final. And that was wild. Then I went out, had a lovely weekend. I had I went to the mall to do my Hallmark ornament buying, and they didn't have the ornament club ornament that we were looking for anyway, but they were like, you're actually not a club member anyway. And I'm like, hold up, I already got the box, baby. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I already got the box. And the two people who work there aren't like part of the ornament club. I bought this while I was out last week. I think I put that in the end of the last video, but it's in the color Freaked. My rainbow continues. And so and so they like spend an extra 20 minutes being like, well, why isn't it? What did you do on August 11th that would change it? I don't know. I don't think that's a me problem. I think that might have been someone else who might have been the problem here for that. I don't know why you're asking me why I did that. I just want to buy my ornaments. So that happens. I was supposed to call them. But Tuesday I was gonna film and then decided, oh, I'll work on homework instead. Also, on Sunday, I totally forgot about Sunday. So I was supposed to have a video for my second channel go up, and I wanted to have like a month's worth of videos done. So I just start burning the midnight oil. I'm like, you know, I'm going to get this fucking video done. I get 3 done. That was originally gonna be like 1 or 2 videos and ended up being 3. I'm thinking, cool, I'm gonna work on the 4th video. It's the big one. It's a book review video, so those are like an hour or 2. And I'm like, cool, that's fine, whatever. Tell me why my editing software on my tablet, because if you don't know, like at the start of this channel, everything is happening on the tablet. I was filming on my tablet, I was editing on my tablet, you know, everything was happening there. And now I'm filming on my camera, and then I was editing on my tablet, and it was fine because it worked. Well, the editing software I'm using, like I've already done, like it was raw 3 hours and 30 minutes or so footage, and I've already done, like an hour or so of edits. I don't want to start over But if I'm gonna start over, I'm not gonna start over on software that if I start over and it dies again, I'm not gonna be able to get it back. So I just decide, take the plunge. You bought a gaming laptop, you know that it can handle it. Time to learn DaVinci Resolve. So for the last like week, like Saturday, because I was up early to watch the Jags game. Another thing that causes me stress is the Jags. It's like it's getting less pigmented as it goes around my eye. My God. So and so I like learn DaVinci Resolve enough to get that video edited. I'm still very nervous about it. There was one bit that I did that was the only thing, like if no other edit, like quirky little edit or video insert happened, I needed that to happen, and I got it to happen. And as of right now, that video isn't been hit by copyright. So that's really good, and it cut down the video to just being under 2 hours, because it's like I can do a closer crop on how I talk. So we're gonna start doing the second channel videos in DaVinci Resolve, and we're gonna learn together. What if we're gonna take another one of my paints. So that's what I did. What time is it? It is 3:30. I have to be somewhere at 3, and it's not at 4. It's not like he's gonna be like, oh my God, you're late, sick woman. So Wednesday, I was supposed to film this video. I don't, because I start feeling absolutely ass terrible, and then I'm like, oh God, what if it's my appendix? So yesterday I was at the hospital. I got looked at and they told me, not yet. I don't. Is it like too close to my skin tone? Is it like mixing weird? But yeah, I just like have had a week. And I'm just so glad to not be in surgery right now, I guess. Very like, I live, bitch. So I did not die from my experience going to the hospital that we as a family kind of refer to as sketchy. Didn't die. And now I normally like try and get some stuff for my channel done at night. Last night I just made myself lay down. I think it's like the adrenaline rush of like coming back from like the hospital where you're like, I need to do something. I'm a very like, after something weird happens to me, I'm always gonna try and still be productive. Like I was in a car accident and my first thought was I could still walk to Walmart from here. Like I just have that like my sister's brace and I'm like, and like Oliver can't be in the hospital by himself, and I'm just like, yeah, but like I was told to do this thing by my mom, so I've always just been like try and get stuff done. I think that's part of it. Is I don't want to talk to you. I've always just been kind of like a try and like push through person. I think like I am aware of my limits, but I've always just been like, I mean, technically I could at least try. I could try. I just want to kind of cover myself in this pinky, purpley shade. I've earned that. Yeah. So I have to learn a new editing software, so if the edits start coming off a little squirrely, a little weird, just know that if you're being mean to me, you're being mean to a sick person. Ugh. I had a video go live on Wednesday that wasn't supposed to. I didn't get the edit done because I was in the middle of something. Like, it's just like very weird. Probably the funniest like sickness I've had. I did that thing attempting to make myself poop where I where would it be? Where do I keep my extra shit now? Okay, I just don't know where anything goes anymore. That's fine, I guess. There's that. There it is. I don't know why it's all the way back there now. But I did a shot of olive oil. It made my everything taste like olive oil for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean the entire rest of the day. Very interesting texture. If you can't tell, I'm trying to paint a flower. A flower, just like one petal of a flower. I don't really need an entire flower to go to the local Moe's. That's like the weird guilt about having something like health-wise happen to you, is like they give you medicine to make you feel better, and then you feel better, and then you feel bad because you're not still like laying in bed miserable. Like, do they think you were faking it? Like, I was so terrified of like moving to, I'm like a very like a quick mover because I don't like to be an inconvenience, and so like I'm like moving through the hospital like at speed. Like, they could have just told me where certain things, certain tests that they needed done were, and I could have moved faster, than they could have pushed me. But I didn't want to come across like I wasn't sick. I also didn't want to come across like I was acting like I was like pill seeking, and like I don't particularly care if other people are like pain seeking. Like, the opioid crisis is it is a problem that we created, and other people are being hurt in their solution. I'm having a time, but like I just like refuse, absolutely refuse to be like misrepresented, especially by a medical professional, especially by a man. But that was another thing. It was like, I've talked about my health before, and I effectively just had like a bad flare-up. And the doctor, the guy from surgery, comes in and is like, have you ever had a period before? And I'm like, I don't know how much, if they just like showed him my CT and said, go talk to her, or if he actually like looked at my file. Because, sir, I'm a 25-year-old woman. A woman. Like, he couldn't have been more than like, we're just gonna do a wing because I'm just gonna come home and do another video after this. But I'm going to the fucking store. He couldn't have been more than 7 years older than me. So for him to be like, okay, do you know what's going on with your body, princess? Like, I was so pissy. It was so weird. Cause like, it's like my kidneys, he's heading this way. I am so like, I don't know. It was just like, just a weird experience. I've never, like, I don't distrust medical professionals. I really don't. I'm a very big, like, if your doctor tells you to do something, you should do it. But also, I think in the, like, diagnostic stage, I do not trust male doctors. I do not think any of them, A, want to explain what they want you to do, and they don't take time to, like, listen to you. Like, they're just kind of doing whatever. It's just vibes to them. It's, you know, you effectively become like a medical school like quiz that they would answer, like, to keep themselves sharp, than an actual person who's like uncomfortable and in pain. And I find that to be really frustrating. The last doctor I had when I was still a patient through the military was just a fucking beefhead man, and he just did not care to investigate what ailed me. And it's like, sure, like, yeah, I get it, but like, I know, like, technically I'm not the thing that you signed up to take care of, but you kind of did. And I require you to actually, like, pay attention. These are really big wings. I feel very ridiculous right now. Very frustrated. Like, I know, like, I'm not one of your war buddies that you've been tasked to take care of, but I am a person and would prefer if you actually listen to me when I explain to you my family history and, like, what I'm feeling, instead of just being like, yep, we'll put you on birth control. Which, like, luckily solved the issue, but, like, I never got a diagnosis. So, like, that's just, like, not on my chart. So I have to explain it every time I go see someone. Be like, hey, I'm having this issue. Plus, here's what you need to know. It's very frustrating. All right, I have 10 minutes, maybe. Ah. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I'm determined to have a good time after I got my food. I'm not even gonna eat it right away because I ate my breakfast too late, but I wanted to have food in my stomach so I wasn't just trying to pass air for however long. Been talking about how, like, much she's really been enjoying the, like, renaissance of, like, the LOL surprise dolls. And if you don't watch my doll content, which I'm not saying you should, it's really, I care too much about dolls, but I think what our children play with is very important. Like, I'm not coming at it at, like, as a 20-something who's like, I just want, why don't these dolls appeal to me? Like, I'm not really, like, a doll collector like that. But I think the history and, like, what we put in front of our kids is very important. I don't even have an issue with doll collectors. I love, like, doll collectors. Everyone's got their thing that, you know, makes the world go round. And if I had the space, I probably would be a collector. But I'm not like a doll collector who, like, cares about dolls because, or the history of dolls, because I think that the media should be made to cater to adults. That's what I'm trying to convey. So, but, like, the history of, like, LOL surprise dolls is, like, MGM, Monster High gets for some reason rebooted to hell. Like, I don't think there was a lawsuit or anything. They just woke up that morning and said, what if we turned off the sleigh? And so the doll, like fashion doll content got really shitty. And the like surprise doll content got really big. And so MGM, MGA, which is Bratz, comes out with I would say they're not back to back, but they felt back to back to me. Like back to back, they had two different things that were catering to like Gen Alpha, YouTube, iPad baby kind of toys, unboxing toys. So they have one that is the like catering to like little kids' fascination with slime and all that, and then they have the one that's like mystery box. So LOL Surprise is the one that caters to mystery boxes. I wanted to wear this blush today. And then they had the like mystery box where you didn't know what type of doll you were gonna get. They had that at first, and then they moved into like actual fashion dolls. Ow. And they're really, oh my god, I think that's blush mixed with like hair dandruff. And I really like the dolls now. Oh my god. Like the dolls are just really fun now. In a way that they haven't really popped off since the like Monster High dolls, which was like really the last doll that I like gave a shit about. Where okay, I have like, would I glue my lashes down with an eyebrow? So gonna put on, I'm gonna be wearing a mask. My lashes look so crazy. Okay. I don't know. I haven't gone through it. We'll talk about it later.
Drying it off with just grabbing it up.
Okay. My hair is not as big right now because I took the bow off. I broke the bow. I broke the bow. My voice is, I'm speaking very softly to not spook the chickens. Alright, zhuzh. We want to do zhuzh. We want the fat under eye bag because I burned that. Ah! But it's like very much like I live, bitch. I didn't like my makeup and like really didn't like it when I left. And then like it just kind of like I tried an item of clothing on and I didn't hate it, so we're just gonna, also I think at this point I've used it 3 times. I can officially say I like the Hydro Milk, the Hydro Grip like duo. It's like the inside of my mask, wrong part of the brush, the bottom of my mask wasn't all fucked up, and I think this brush is a little too harsh. Like instead of it diffusing the brown eyeshadow, it just kind of puts it there. I also might have used the wrong shade. Whatever. But I went and got some Americanized Mexican food. There's like 2 competing Americanized West Mexican food places. There are chains. We have Chichiros and Moe's, and then we have like actual good Mexican food as well. And like it depends on the vibe. We also have a Taco Bell, so it's like depending on the vibe. Like maybe I want garbage. Sometimes you want garbage. Oh my god. Go. Blend. Be nice to your sister. I think I want a little too dark with it because I look like
Or a microfiber cloth. So yeah, we're cleaning that bitch off, and y'all should start fighting in the comments for where I should post part 5. Like, whose comment am I posting part 5 on? I'll choose one of y'all. I don't care. It's just gonna be somebody anyway. This piece came out looking fucking immaculate, bro. I'm so good at what I do.
So I was gonna put on a lip, but who am I doing this for? Myself. It's like, I look tired. I look like one of those like crazy squirrels. Okay. Yeah, that was my experience going to the hospital and my triumphant return to living. I lived, bitch. Despite what I've done with my cheeks. Yeah, I don't really have too much to add to that. I'm still kind of womp 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 womp, but not really in pain anymore. So that's good. Yeah, alright. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Megan_Blush_. Boop, boop, boop. Where I will just be around thinking, doing stuff, just like living, breathing, trying my best. I'm gonna go film an unboxing because I have packages that are waiting for me, that we're waiting for my shambling corpse to open them up. Alright, bye.